This is a video that had sent tremors across the country. BJP now tearing into the rally, state government allowing such activities. Big charge by the BJP, demanding stern action against the PFI, saying we are headed towards a Bengal-like situation when a child is giving out such death threats, when such open threats are given out and no action is taken. It could set a very dangerous precedent.
पीएफआई के बारे में भी इसके पहले बहुत कंप्लेन आया है। बहुत सारा हिंसक और गैरकानूनी काम भी उन लोगों ने किया है और लाभ जिहाद से लेकर हर प्रकार की कामों में उनका प्रोत्साहन रहा हमेशा। मुझे लगता है कि वहाँ की सरकार चाह रही कि इस प्रकार काम बढ़े तो उनको राजनीतिक लाभ मिलेगा, लेकिन इस प्रकार काम से समाज में वैमनस्य फैलता है, उसको कड़ाई से दमन करना चाहिए। और नहीं तो बंगाल में जैसा हम झेल रहे हैं, जैसा जम्मू कश्मीर में इतना साल तक चला, उसी प्रकार परिस्थिति बन जाएगी।
ഇത്രയും പ്രകോപനപരമായ മുദ്രാവാക്യം അടുത്ത കാലത്തൊന്നും കേരളത്തിൽ കേട്ടില്ല. അരിയും മലരും കരുതിക്കോ, കുന്തിരിക്കം കരുതിക്കോ, മര്യാദയ്ക്ക് ജീവിച്ചോ, ഇല്ലിൽ കാണാം ആസാദി. എങ്ങോട്ടാണ് കേരളത്തെ കൊണ്ടുപോകുന്നത്? എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് സർക്കാരിന് ഇത് നേരത്തെ കാണാൻ കഴിയാതെ പോയത്? ഇന്റലിജൻസ് സംവിധാനം പരാജയപ്പെട്ടതാണോ? സംഭവം കഴിഞ്ഞ് ഇത്രയും ദിവസമായിട്ടും ആരെയും അറസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാത്തത് എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ്?
All right, a reaction now coming in from the PFI as well, remaining defiant yet again. This is a reaction coming in from PFI, remaining defiant. Remember, after the video went viral, the first reaction coming in from the PFI was distancing itself from it, saying these were not slogans that were given out by the PFI. These were the protesters themselves. My colleague Priya joins us with this response of the PFI. Priya, take us through this statement that has come in.
Right, Pratibha, unbelievable what the PFI has to say. You heard the child, young mind brainwashed into spewing hate and venom, and see, this is the response that coming in from the representatives of the PFI after an FIR has been filed in the case as well. PFI program makes news in media after 28 hours. He goes on to say how it was a mega rally attended by so many people. After spending 28 hours, the video of a boy sitting on his father's shoulder in the program was laid. Now, not only Kerala, there is news of PFI program in all the media of the country. A boy's video made Sanghi-minded media spread the news of PFI's historic program to all people. This boy should be given credit for opening the eyes of media with a Sanghi mentality. One really is at a loss of words to try and explain what really is the thought process going on in the minds of PFI and the leaders like that. But even as I say that, it seems almost obvious. When a party, when an organization says that a young child calling for death on people who do not probably agree with the ideology of the organizers of the rally is to be credited for doing so instead of apologizing for soiling a young mind, what can you say about an organization like that?
Absolutely. This is the statement that has come in from the PFI. They have first distanced themselves from the controversy, saying this was not a chant that was given out by them. Now blaming the media, saying this is the reaction that was taken by the media, denying what happened. Here, the child was seen giving out chilling death threats, and this is well documented on video. No action was taken by the Kerala government as well. In fact, the police officials had not taken cognizance of it despite it going viral. Finally, after Times Now reportage, a complaint being filed, after which now action is being initiated. But this is more than just this incident or this video that we're talking about, because it's much more than that. This was a rally that was taking place in Alapura, an SDPI rally that was taking place, a child giving out these death threats, and there were people around who were cheering on. Priya, talking about this issue, the PFI has distanced itself. Yes, a complaint has been filed, but more importantly, it's not just about this case.
If you look at this reaction, Pratibha, it doesn't look like they are trying to distance themselves at all. In fact, they are trying to take credit for what has happened in what they call is a historic rally, a historic gathering of people. See, this part. Yes, 1.5 lakh people attended the program organized by PFI in Arapura. They are not saying that the program did not happen. After 28 hours, the video of a boy sitting on his father's shoulder.
Requesting you to stay on with us, Priya. We have Mr. K. Surendran, BJP Chief of Kerala, on the phone line with us. Mr. Surendran, now finally action being taken, but this is a very, very chilling video.
No, this is compelled to take some actions, but with the help of the ruling dispensation, all these things happening in Kerala. Since so many months, the CPI-M is supporting the PFI goons and their terror activities in Kerala to woo the Muslim votes. Especially, by-election is going on now. So they are helping. The PFI is open tie-up with CPI-M in this by-election. And PDP, Abdul Nasser Madani's party, PDP is also with LDF now. So they are trying for getting the 20% vote to them. And that is why they are, so that they are helping the PFI activists in Kerala. Many things happened since last 2 years. Many RSS BJP workers were brutally murdered. Police is not acting to maintain the law and order. No, they are supporting with the help of the police and the government officials.
Okay, so the Kerala government is supporting SDPI, the PFI and such extremist threats. You're saying the police officials were aware of it but were not taking any action.
That is the right thing. The intelligence report was there. There was wide planning of that was rally gathered about 30,000 people from all over the state. Police is not take any action. So this is happening with the support of the government and the police.
Okay. The reaction that has come in from PFI is that it was a very successful rally. 1.5 lakh people who were part of this rally. They're speaking about how this was a historic program for all the people. And the reaction is the boy should be given credit for opening the eyes of the media. This is the reaction of the PFI.
That is happening. Same thing happened in Kashmir, in Afghanistan, in Syria. Same thing happening in Islam. They are saying this is all good things they are doing. Okay. They are happy with killings. They are happy with this unwanted things. So the government, where is government? That is my question.
Okay, Mr. Surendran, you're making a very big charge. You're saying that this is headed towards what happened in Kashmir, going by the chilling threats that the boy gave and the way that others around him were cheering it as well. You're saying it's very similar to what happened in Kashmir in the 90s.
Yeah, the same thing happening in Kerala. What happened in Kashmir in 1990s, same thing happening in Kerala. The PFI training camps are going on, arms are using. So this is happening. They protested in front of the Kerala High Court. No case was taken by the state government. Many things happened. Blocking Raj Bhavan, Kerala High Court, Honorable High Court. So government is not taking any action. They are supporting them. They want to get the vote. Many municipalities and local bodies, they are rolling together now in Kerala.
Okay, lastly, Mr. Surendran, because questions are now being asked on the BJP as well, because recently the Kerala High Court had also said that PFI is an extremist organization, but it's not banned. So questions are being raised on why the BJP is not taking a step towards banning PFI.
Now, why state government is not demanding the banning of PFI? State government is supporting. Law and order is with the state government now. CPM government is supporting them. Why the state government is not demanding to ban the PFI? Why they are neglecting the intelligence reports? Why they are supporting?
Okay.
People are asking this question.
Okay, all right. Mr. Surendran, thank you for joining us on the broadcast. These are the fears expressed by the BJP Kerala chief, saying it's a Kashmir-like situation in Kerala. Open death threats being given out. It's not just a child. This is something that is being supported by the Kerala government. This is what Mr. K. Surendran said, that despite the observations that have come in from the Kerala High Court, where it said that PFI is an extremist organization, despite the intel inputs against it, no action has been taken. And this rally was going on with due permission from the police officials. A reaction that we've accessed from PFI is, first, yesterday their response was distancing themselves from it, saying this was not a chant that was given by the PFI. Today, giving credit to the child as well. Now, reactions coming in, listen in.
PFI से बचने की जरूरत है। जिस तरह बच्चों को रेडिकलाइज किया जा रहा है, इस देश के देशभक्त लोग, हिंदू हो या मुसलमान, सिख हो या ईसाई, इस देश के बच्चों के खिलाफ इस तरह की साजिश को नाकाम करेंगे।
So this was the video that we played out yesterday where the child was seen sitting atop a man who has now been identified according to the post as his father, sitting atop the man and giving out open death threats to Hindus and Christians in Kerala. In the chilling message, the boy is seen saying, if you want to continue living here, then learn to behave yourself. Also giving out very, very chilling statements saying, prepare for your last rites. Now, after extensive reportage on Times Now, a complaint has been filed, after which action has been taken. But questions being raised on the Kerala government. Shilpa Nair joins us. Shilpa, questions being raised on the Kerala government. That's a charge coming in from the BJP as well. And now the first reaction coming in from the PFI was distancing itself. But today it seems like the PFI has had a change of heart. It's hailing the boy for his death threats.
Well, that's it. In fact, the video of that particular boy raising these communally sensitive slogans, that had created quite a flutter. In fact, several of them took to social media, raising concerns about the way in which PFI is trying to radicalize young minds, because the slogans that were raised by that young boy is extremely hateful in nature. And something that could potentially create communal disharmony in the state of Kerala as well. And that is the reason why an advocate, Vijay Kumar, has now filed a complaint with the police, and an FIR has been registered in this regard. In fact, what we are given to understand from the FIR copy is that the FIR has been registered against Mujib, who is the district secretary of the PFI in Alapura, against Nawaz Vandanam, who is the district president of the PFI in Alapura, and identifiable persons which are the PFI activists. And they have been booked under 8 sections, including 153A, 225A, 551B, etc. And the complaint, of course, the complainant, of course, has mentioned the Times Now's reportage on this matter. He has also provided a link of one of the reports that Times Now had carried on our website. And he, of course, says that the